All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're gonna watch Dario Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Let's check it out. All right, we have this American writer, and he's in Rome, I think, and he witnesses a woman being stabbed, but he can't get in the building to help her. The woman is the wife of the guy who runs this art gallery. This is an art gallery where she got stabbed.
I'm Inspector Morosini. Tell me about it, eh?
She lived.
What happened? I want to know everything you saw and heard. Everything. Witness.
They take his
you saw
passport.
Something which, though you can't recall it, is on your own admission clearly vital. And until this point is cleared up, I can't allow you to leave.
Hey, now look, I don't mind coming down here. What?
So there's a serial killer on the loose who's killed 3 people, and now, as a witness, the killer may be after him.
Had my passport confiscated, so now we can't leave. And, just now I had my head nearly decapitated by a meat cleaver.
Please, try to remember what you saw.
No, it's no use. I've run through it over and over again. I can't get it out of my head, but I can't manage to pin it down either.
He visits an antique shop where the first victim worked, and apparently she sold a painting. The last painting she sold before she got killed. He's got a copy of what the painting looked like. It's a painting of a guy stabbing somebody in a park.
Can I borrow this?
No. No, we don't know Milena, please.
Meanwhile, we appear to have another victim. Anyway, after ripping off her underwears, he stabs her.
Tell me him risk his life. Somebody's already tried to kill him once. Julia. And what makes you so sure they won't try again? You're blackmailing him.
Sam's girlfriend Julia is angry at the cops for keeping his passport. The killer calls the police.
Who's this?
Later on, Sam is chased through the streets by the guy who played the head vampire in Salem's Lot. Reggie Nalder plays a guy named Needles. He gets away from him and we don't see what happened to him, but apparently Needles got it.
He died without regaining consciousness. Fractured spine and skull.
Got ourselves another victim.
Yes.
Sam gets a call from the alleged killer.
Into the second reading,
Apparently there's 2 different
we
callers.
discovered it only barely registered to 4 and 10.
And the explanation?
The voices don't belong to the same person.
Speaking. I'm the American.
He looks up the artist who made that painting.
Of that murder?
Yes, I remember. You were so charming.
Yes. Can you tell me the name of the artist who painted the picture?
Certainly. His name is Dr. Cossardi.
So he goes to the home of the painter. Charming looking fellow. He eats some fried cat, unaware that he was.
Yeah. Here, take this one. 200,000.
Oh no.
No.
He calls Julia and tells her that he got nothing from the die.
On my way home. Well, I talked to him, but I didn't get anywhere.
Someone then comes to Julia's place and says, "You're not going to get out of here alive." But the killer doesn't get her.
They get him?
No, he must have slipped out through the cellar or something.
So in the police recording, there was this weird clicking sound.
Sam, it's very peculiar.
What is it?
It's the call of Hornitus nivalis, a magnificent bird with long white feathers that look like glass. Here.
Sure enough, they have one of these birds at the local zoo.
The telephone's right next to that window.
They bust through a door and find the art gallery owner and his wife, the victim from the opening scene, struggling with a knife.
Let her go. There's no way out.
Somehow the dude falls out the window.
I can't hold it.
It's true.
He admits to murdering all of them.
I'm the murderer. I killed all of them.
So he's trying to find Monica, the wife of the alleged killer. And that's, I believe, Julia, his girlfriend, tied up. For his efforts, he finds this dude.
Carlo. My God. What have you done with Julia?
Answer me!
Then we get our big reveal. Apparently Monica was the killer, and her husband was covering for her.
It was you. That's where I went wrong. You had the knife in your hand. You were trying to kill your husband, not the other way around.
So she drops a statue on him, pinning him but not killing him.
You're going to die. You're going to die.
But before she can kill him,
Right, come on, quick. One
the authorities.
Monica Ranieri, hopelessly insane, is in custody at the psychiatric hospital. Her husband, who loved her not wisely but too well, lost his life in a last attempt to turn suspicion away from his wife.
Servants remained dormant.
Apparently Monica suffered
Until
trauma.
the day she came across a painting which depicted the horrible scene of which she had been the protagonist. Her latent madness came to life, violent and irresistible.
All right, let's talk about The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I've had this movie for years. Had a VCI catalog back in the mid-'80s. They were advertising this VHS tape. Saw an ad for it. I think I have it on a compilation disc somewhere. Not the best quality, but I got the Blu-ray recently, so I figured I might as well watch it and review it. So it's a Dario Argento film, came out in the early 70s. It's a giallo film, which you know if you've watched all my other reviews. Have you watched all 1,800, 1,900 reviews? You haven't. But anyway, if you've seen this one or seen my other videos, I'm not a big fan of giallo films because while they are sometimes very stylish, they just don't resonate with me. You have to suspend disbelief. And I don't know, I'm just not a big fan, but this one is okay. We got a guy who witnesses a woman getting stabbed at an art gallery. Turns out she's the wife of the guy who runs the gallery. And turns out there's a serial killer I think they're in Rome, who's killed 3 other women recently. So naturally, the witness who saw the attack gets detained by the police. They take his passport, refuse to let him leave. And because he's a witness, and now he's also a potential victim because the serial killers come after him. And of course, he decides to become a detective himself and try to figure out the case on his own. He does work closely with the police because, of course, they let civilians do stuff like that. And in fact, he's better than the police. He finds out all kinds of things. He goes to an art gallery where one of the first female victims used to work. And turns out she sold a painting to somebody. The painting depicted a woman getting stabbed in a park. Why he chose or figured this out, how to go there, I don't know, but he did. Then he tracks down the artist who made the painting. The artist feeds him some fried pussycat. Doesn't learn much more than that. Ultimately, the killer's coming after him and leaves a phone, calls him on the phone and whispers, you better back off of this, otherwise I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill your girlfriend. The guy also calls the police and whispers in the phone to them. They have these recorded conversations, though, and they turn out they believe it's 2 different voices, so they're a little confused by this. Ultimately, they figure out there's a recording, one of the calls, they hear this weird clicking sound, which they're able to figure out is like this rare bird that has like these crystal-like feathers on its tail hind end, I guess, that seem to glow like glass, and that's the crystal plumage here. And that apartment is right next to the zoo, and then they somehow burst in up there where the art gallery guy lives, and he's struggling with his wife with a knife. They stop him, and he falls out a window, and then he admits to all the killing. But it turns out he's not the killer. His wife was the killer. Next thing you know, Sam, he's our protagonist here. His girlfriend was kidnapped. He tracks down the real killer, and she throws a statue on him, this great big statue with spikes on it. And then she taunts him with a knife and is about to kill him. Then she gets bonked on the head by the cops who take her away. Turns out, years earlier, she had a traumatic event happen to her where she was stabbed in the park and lived. And then, 10 years later, after she saw a painting of that exact same thing, the painter had painted a picture of the event of her being stabbed. Yeah, right, disbelief. That triggered feelings within her, but instead of being the victim, she saw herself as the killer, and then she started killing people, and her husband was covering for her. That's the plot. Ludicrous, but whatever. Now, again, giallo films. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these things. Now, I will say it's very well done. It's very stylish. It has all the elements of a giallo film. Although, was there any nudity in this movie? I don't think so, but there was a little gore here and there. It looks great, and the Blu-ray looks fantastic. But again, you got to just suspend disbelief with these things, and that I have a problem doing that with a movie like this, because come on, this guy is smarter than the police, and the police seem to have no problem giving him all the information he needs, and they kind of work with him, which is preposterous in every way. And of course, he doesn't seem to be terrified of this killer. In fact, he wants to track her down himself, or track him down himself. He doesn't know who the killer is, but whatever. So it is what it is. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of movies, but I think this is a good one. If you are a fan of giallo films, this is one of the better ones, and it's not a bad film. It's just not my cup of tea. So there you go. I do want to watch this again though. When I'm not reviewing it, I'm just kind of just watching it and relaxing, just to give it another view, which I will. I've seen this a few times in my life. They got a nice Blu-ray here put out by VCI. VCI is a company that's near and dear to me because I had that catalog in 1985 with Blood Cult in it, and Revenge, and Terror, and Scream Bloody Murder, stuff like that. But yeah, you can get this. I think Arrow also put out a really nice Blu-ray as well. But yeah, looks great. Let me know what you think about it. I know some people have seen this one. It's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I'll leave a link to Amazon if you want to buy it. Check it out. Watch it. Bye.